Hey Aquarius, it's Donna. Listen, you got love, harmony, and money coming your way, or all roads lead to success. You pick. I could name that. That could be the title for this reading. So, I'll let you pick, or I'll pick one up. Anyway, um, let's get to it. This is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you, so only focus on what applies to you. Use your best judgment. No one can tell you what to do. This is for entertainment and educational purposes. If you hang around to the end, I'll pull some true love cards. Uh, they're cards generally for your person of interest. It could be a relative also, but they're generally love. What they would say to you if they could, whether you're on speaking terms or not, this is, generally what they would say to you if they could. And I'm also going to pull some timing cards. So if you're wondering when you're going to get that raise or when you're going to meet the one or whatever, if you pick a number between 1, 2, and 3, I'll pull cards for those numbers, and that'll be the answer in timing. So, and I'll pull the cards until I get an exact timing card. Sometimes it gives you like vague ones. So, but I like to get an actual answer. So, anyway, let's get started. I don't know what this method is called, what this layout is called. I don't know. It's old. What I do is shuffle the deck. I'll split the deck into 3 piles, and then I will take the card on the bottom of each pile. I call that the first 3. And then these are always read upright. And then if you don't have time to do the entire reading, you can just do the first 3. They should be the reading in a nutshell. And I try to let you know which cards it references. Sometimes I forget. So, and sometimes it's a spoiler alert. So it's up to you. I'll try to point them out, whatever. Anyway, I do meditation before I start. So there were some things that I was seeing. I was seeing a need to relax or go on vacation. So if you can do that, you probably should sooner than later. And if you can't, then meditate, or create some me time. Some, like even if it's just an hour out of the day where it's just you alone, you know, no phone, no interruptions, like taking a bubble bath. Um, Sometimes that's really hard to get. I was seeing lemons on fish, like as in a garnish. So I don't know if I was just hungry, but it did look really, really good. Lemons may mean something, fish may mean something, cooking may mean something. Eat more dark vegetables. I'm feeling the dark vegetables have something in them. I don't know if it's the antioxidants or um, iron or something. There's something in the dark vegetables. I don't remember, but eat more of those. Um, Pardon my cat. He is getting into things. So, and there were birds, all kinds, like blackbirds, songbirds. So birds may mean something, feathers may mean something, woods, maybe a park. So it's good to connect with nature. So if you don't have that, go to a park, even if you just sit on a bench and there's people around, with the trees and the squirrels and grass. Generally, I try to do that without music, without distractions, without a phone. If you have a backyard or some neat little cubby area that has plants and stuff, that can be your nature area. Just something that you can disconnect and reconnect with you and nature. Like when you were a kid, when you played in the yard, and hopefully you played in the yard. My generation played in the yard. My kids don't even really know what grass is, because if grass wasn't on Nintendo, they wouldn't know what the hell grass was. So if Mario runs through grass, they know what it is. But anyway, that's just some things that I was picking up beforehand. I may resonate with you, may not, I don't know. Starting off with the reading, sometimes I feel the need to clarify, sometimes I don't. The only card that I really felt the need to clarify was the Tower, this one here. And starting off, the Tower is the number 16, so the numbers may mean something to you. Also, there is no gender in tarot, so we all have feminine and masculine qualities, so apply the characteristic of the card. The book that I reference gives attributes to the court cards, so like I'll give them to you if I remember. If I don't, I'm sorry, but I should have them written down. But either way, it's the characteristic of the card. So it may be a man, like this is the King of Wands, maybe a man, it may actually be a woman. You're going to have to decide. So the Tower represents divine intervention, karma, change, conflict, catastrophe, don't panic, overthrow of existing ways leading to enlightenment, unselfishness, bankruptcy. Now, that could be emotional or financial. Doesn't mean you're going to go bankrupt. This is, like I said, it could be emotional, and it could just be a change to your environment, really. I'm feeling like it's some kind of upheaval at work, some kind of, there's going to be like maybe like a change in management, something like that. The Tower is not always a bad thing. It really is just change. It's something that happens generally if you decide not to make a decision and you just don't know what to choose. The universe is going to step in. It's going to make a decision for you. It's not always bad. This card represents, the picture represents bad things, but I always look at the Tower as something good, because even if it is terrible, it comes out to something good in the end. And it's usually rather immediate. So, and you can use this as a warning. So the bankruptcy that's a warning. Doesn't mean it will happen. So you can watch your spending now. The second card, now the divine intervention, I'm just going to tell you that now. Divine intervention was mentioned in this card. Wait, no, this card. And also this card, the Wheel and Temperance. You had a lot of major arcana cards. 1, 2, 3. 6. You had 7. You had seven major arcana cards out of 18. That's damn near half. And the major arcana cards pack a bigger punch. And the first 3, they are all major arcana. So you've got some changes coming. But I'm telling you, you've got success every which way you go. You're going to have success coming out of your ears. So the next card is the number 17, the star card. This card represents Aquarius. But you may be dealing with another Aquarius or something that happens during Aquarius birth season. This is also a wish card. This card represents fame, expressing to the world, expressing yourself, your ideas to the world, great possibilities, optimism, having hope that something can be healed. Now, healing was mentioned several times. So here's one time. Insight, inspiration, unselfish aid, good health, gifts of spirit, and great love will be given and received. So that's a great give and take. Give and take was also referenced elsewhere. They'll be sharing equally with you. So that's a recurring theme in this reading. The third card is a number 14, Temperance. Temperance. This references Sagittarius, so you may be dealing with a Sagittarius or something happening during Sagittarius birth season. If you notice, both of these people they're pouring water into another jug, or pouring, well, they both have two jugs, and one's pouring into another jug and the other. It's kind of interesting that you're getting both of those. The Temperance card references divine timing, alchemy, balance, opposites coming together, healing. Here, healing is mentioned again. In your first three, healing is mentioned twice. So healing is something important. The cards are emphasizing this. So you're either wanting to heal, or you're needing to heal, or something needs healing. You're interested in healing. Patience, adaptation, coordination, self-control, harmony, good management. What is imagined will come. Successful combinations. So think big. Think of yourself in a successful position. Think of yourself having it all. Because it looks like that's what you're going to be getting. Both your theoretical roads to the future are pretty damn awesome. They both end in success. So, either which way you go, it doesn't really matter. And I was trying to clarify. I was trying to clarify the tower because, like I said, it gets a bad rap. But I was pulling it because I wanted to know what area the tower would be in. And the cards that I pulled, like I said, I feel like it's something to do with work. Because the very first card that I pulled was the Ace of Pentacles. And you have that right here in the future. So this is confirming what this is, when we get to that card, all the stuff that it's about. The next card that popped out was the Wheel of Fortune. And you have that right here, your center card. Another double confirmation. Also coming out was the Sun card. You had the Sun card in the past. That's another, to me, that's saying that the sun is coming back for you. I also pulled the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Now, this chick, she cuts the bullshit. She gets the crap out of the way. You're not going to be telling lies to this lady. She's going to see right through your crap. This is you. I also got the Queen of Cups. She's right here. That's another confirmation. It's weird how these cards are coming out again. I'm going to try to get like the camera set up so I can do like maybe the live shuffling if it's not too friggin' long. But these, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. These are the cards that came out. You just do it yourself. Get your own deck. Do it yourself. You'll see the same damn cards will come out. So you got the Queen of Cups again. So this person is going to be a friend to you. So that's confirming that again. And also coming out was the Queen of Pentacles. This is also you. So you're going to end up having it all. The Ace of Pentacles is the beginning of everything card anyway, especially money. So let's get into the reading. The middle area here is what's happening with you right now, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, things that are influencing you, things you're dealing with. So the center card is the number 10 from the Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. This card is also divine intervention. So here's the third divine intervention card. This is divine intervention, divine support, divine approval. This is being on the right path. 10s are always the ending of a cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is a cycle, so it's a double impact there. The card also references success. Success is referenced quite a bit, so get used to it. Better luck, new conditions, creative evolution. So new conditions to me is usually either a living situation or a working situation. And that to me confirms, that I feel the Tower is about your work. And your work area is going to turn out banging, man. Every road is just friggin' awesome. So it doesn't matter which card you read on either side, doesn't really matter. I'm just going to take the Three of Wands. This one is upside down. When it's upside down, it references to beware of help offered. Now, this can be anywhere. This can be, someone you barely know. This can be someone that you work with. Family, doesn't really matter. Just beware of help offered. You'll be able to sniff out the BS. There's also a slight warning of that your wealth may slip. So here again is a reference to your money at this time. Perhaps, pinch pennies. Even if you don't feel you need to, pinch them anyway. There might be some kind of emergency that comes up. You might need some money. Like car repair. Oh my God, if anything happens to a car, it's always $400 or $500 friggin' bucks. There's no way around it. And that's just the damn labor. And bless them. I mean, I'm not a mechanic, so it's their trade. They deserve to get paid for it. But my God, I don't have $500 hanging out my butt. Most people that I know don't have that. We have to save for it. If our cars break down, we're screwed. We are royally fucked. We don't have a way to get to work. Anyway. So anyhow, let's see, what were we talking about? There's also a mention of possible treachery and disappointment. So just be a little leery about perhaps who you trust or who you allow in your inner circle, or, if you have a winning lottery ticket, for instance, don't be bragging about it at the gas pump. Somebody might come up and rob you. just things like that, just I don't feel much from that. I feel like it's a minor incident, whether it's at work or at the gas pump, whatever. It's a minor thing. But just beware of it. On the other side, we've got the Six of Wands or Swords. I'm saying all the wrong crap. Six of Swords. This represents going to calmer waters. This could be tests of any kind, tests of integrity, tests of, for school, references major improvements, guidance. The future will be better. Success after anxiety. Journey to a new home by water. Now, this could just be journey to someone else's home by water, journeying by water, journeying over water, journeying near water, the home being by water. Could be a new home for you. I told you you're getting the beginning of everything card. If you want a home by water, by God, you might get one. There's also a reference of proxy, sending someone, to speak on your behalf. That could be political, that could be in work. You can't make it to a meeting, so you're having somebody stand in for you. You're moving. You can't look at the houses, so you need to have a realtor look at the houses for you. Any of those kind of things. Could also be a journey of consciousness. I always take it as like astral projecting or astral travel. So you may be getting into that too. We all astral travel when we're sleeping, but you may actually be able to do it while you're awake. Then we have, in this area, the past, and the cards closest to what's happening right now is where they are in time. So this card is closest. So this is the near past. That's further back in the past and furthest back in the past. Same with the work group activity area. This is the near future, further in the future, furthest in the future. Same with the two theoretical roads to the future. Now, all of these cards nothing is set in stone. They're all suggestions used as advice or guidance. You make the decision of what you're going to do. So in the past, we have the near past. We have the Three of Swords, right side up. This is stormy weather for the heart, tears, separation, upheaval. This could be a possible third-party situation. Now, third-party can be a person, work. It could be an entity, could be a relative, could be a living situation. Any of those things. Third-party doesn't have to be, someone's having a fling. This card could also be an apology, either wanting one or getting one, or you giving one, or wanting to give one. Could also be recovering from surgery. Now, that was in the recent past, so something recently just went down that wasn't so great. You had some kind of upset, so I don't know what may have happened recently. Or could have been, possible third party could be somebody coming into your work situation or coming into your living situation. You may have to share your office space with somebody, or your work duties or tips or whatever with somebody, or you could have somebody staying with you or coming to visit you, or needing a ride, needing you to give them a ride. Further back in the past, we've got the number 2 from the Major Arcana, the High Priestess. This card was upside down, so the High Priestess is a mute. She does not communicate. That references no communication. She's the keeper of secrets, so upside down, this is basically not keeping something hidden, not keeping something to yourself. Perhaps your opinion, perhaps saying the wrong thing. Upside down, she is conceit. She is accepting surface knowledge and sensual enjoyment. Now that could be good, but the High Priestess upside down is generally not that great. So it could also be, letting out a secret. So maybe someone letting out a secret is what caused the 3 of Swords and the upheaval and whatever the upset was. Furthest back in the past, we've got from the Major Arcana, the number 19, the Sun. Sun represents Leo, so you may be dealing with a Leo or something that happened during the Leo birth season. The Sun right side up, that is the yes card. That's the go card. This is healing, and here's healing referenced a third time. The Sun references everything being illuminated, nothing being hidden, material happiness, good marriage, happy reunions, achievements in art, science, and agriculture, studies being completed, liberation, simple pleasures. So furthest back in the past, you were having a great life. You were having a great time. Things were going great. And then there was some kind of upset. There was some kind of change. There was some kind of disappointment. A third party, third person, either work or an entity, something interfered. And, maybe you put your foot in your mouth. I mean, I don't know. I was going to say, join the crowd. My God. If I make it through a week without saying something stupid, that's a good week. Excuse me. So this area over here is generally the work area, the group activity area. To me, it is eating, the family sitting down to eat, family reunions, getting together for barbecue, going bowling, skating, going to Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, whatever, soccer, whatever, group activities, family, whatever. The first card in the near future is the Page of Swords. This would be a young person, 25, 30 years old or younger. Brown hair, brown eyes. Anyone can change their hair or their eye color, though. This is a possible deceptive messenger. We don't know till, when he's right side up, we don't know till he actually gives us the message. So just always be prepared. But this person is generally a spy, or you will be hearing of some spying. And the spying can go either way. Either you're doing the spying or someone is spying on you. So watch your passwords, watch your logins, your phone, whatever. ATM, whatever. This person is a diplomat. They can be very diplomatic. They could be working for government. They have a great understanding. They can read a room. They're very sharp. This person represents grace and dexterity. So like I said, the messenger part, we don't know till they actually say something. So I'm going to leave this one as a possible caution, but I'm not taking it as bad. The next card is the Four of Wands. This is the 1111 card. 1111 is like the master angel number. It represents intuition, dreams, the home, property, perfected work, rest after labor, peace, prosperity, harmony, romance, and a coming marriage. If you're already married, it could be the deepening of a relationship or more than one relationship, could be family. There are different kinds of love, but romance is like romance, you know what I mean? So if you're already married, then you're deepening your relationship. If you're not, then you could be the one getting married. The next card is the Six of Pentacles, right side up. This card represents equal give and take. I mentioned that earlier. Alms being dispensed with justice, gifts, inheritance. Now, I always say inheritance doesn't have to mean somebody has to die. Someone can leave you something before they pass, just say, hey, I want you to have this, or I no longer have a need for this here, Like I said, it doesn't, and none of these cards have any reference to attending a funeral or anything like that. So it could very well be something like that. Gain in material. Others will share justly. You will get what you deserve. And in the work area, to me, that means you're going to be getting recognized. If you're doing a good job, they're going to tell you you're doing a good job, and they're going to give you the money's going to back it up. Your future looks really bright. This whole reading is awesome. I didn't have to clarify much at all. Now, like I said, these are two theoretical roads to the future. It doesn't matter which one you do. I'm just going to pick one. Over here, we've got from the major arcana, the world, number 21. It is upside down. The world is generally someone at a distance, whether you're at a distance or someone you love or, someone you miss is at a distance. This could be online, presence, public, being a public figure, something, you or someone else. Upside down, the world represents success is coming. There may be a fear of change. You may be too attached to your residence or job. So that may be a reference to possibly push out of your comfort zone, do something different. It may lead to a profit for you, or don't be afraid until you actually have to be afraid. You may be worried about changing jobs. The job you have, you're not thrilled with anymore, but it's reliable, and you don't want to stick your neck out or take a chance, and everybody understands that. I mean, I know you don't want to. Nobody wants to mess with you. Don't quit your job till you have a job, have another job. It's too hard to take a chance not to have money for your babies and stuff. So I understand that. Upside down also, it references a lack of vision. So, there's an invitation to perhaps look at the big picture, or perhaps look at things from others' points of view. Put yourself in other people's shoes. But it does say success is coming. The next card is the Queen of Cups. This is the lady that I was saying. She's going to be very helpful for you. She's going to be a friend. I don't know, she could be a relative. She could be someone you work with. It could be a neighbor. Could be a guy. Like I said, there's no gender. Light brown hair, hazel eyes. This person is an influencer. This person is an empath. They're very warm and loving. This person puts visions into action. They're a good wife, a good mother, a good friend. Honest, devoted, loyal. This is someone with vision. Someone kind, but not wanting to go through too much trouble for someone. Like, I'll help you out, but I don't want to, go too far out of my way. This card references success. Here's, success again. Happiness, pleasure. This person may help you with something. This person is definitely, I got friend vibe all over that. This is someone that is going to be very helpful to you, whether it's in spirit, whether it's monetarily, or something that you do together, a hobby or work or whatever. This is someone that's going to be a good influence for you and very helpful. Furthest in the past, we've got the Seven of Wands, right side up. This card references victory through courage, success against competition. The Querent, which is you, has the advantage. Certain success again. I mean, either way is just friggin' awesome. This card references persevering. You are protected. You are guarded. You're also blocked. You're blocked because of hurt. You're guarded because of hurt, but you're protected by angels, by whether it's God or whatever you believe in. You have protection. And this card also is a reminder that you are winning, even if it does not feel like it. The road has been bumpy. I mean, it does look like you went through some crap here recently, so it's all going to smooth out, and that is a road to success. Over here, we've got the Four of Pentacles, right side up. This card is of or about the home. Here's the second time that the home was referenced, so the home must be important to you. You know, maybe you really enjoy yourself when you're at home. You really love your home. You love your garden and all that. This card also references holding back. So that may be holding back money, holding back information, holding back emotions. Any or all of those. Holding on to something. Could be greed or protecting what is yours. This card also references assured material gain, success, earthly powers only. So you'll get the material gain, but none of the spirituality that goes with it. Okay? I hope that makes sense. This card also references gifts and inheritance. Again, so more confirmation. May also mean a miser or an ungenerous character. So it's also a reference for you not to be miserly or ungenerous. Now remember, someone's going to be sharing justly with you in the future. So you will get what you deserve. So unless you didn't put in the work, there shouldn't be anything to worry about. There really shouldn't be a reason for you to be miserly or ungenerous. Further in the future, we've got the King of Wands, blonde hair, blue eyes, hazel eyes. This is a person of action. This is having vision, grabbing the bull by the horns. This person doesn't take no for an answer. This is someone handsome, passionate, agile, a gentleman, generally married, loyal, noble, of good family. Sometimes he's too hasty. May reference honesty, friendliness, passion, unexpected inheritance. There's inheritance again. Good marriage. So your good marriage will continue to be good, or will become better. So the King of Wands could also be you, your attitude, or someone you're dealing with, someone you're with, someone you meet. I'm feeling like it's a person. It could be you and your attitude, having a grab the bull by the horns attitude. That could be you. I do feel like it is somebody. I think it's someone you're going to be meeting or someone you're going to be dealing with. And they're going to be an ally for you as well. Further in the future, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Right side up. This is the jackpot card. This is a new house, new car, new job, a new start, new resource. This is the beginning of everything card. The beginning of wealth, gold, prosperity, pleasure, beauty. This is a promotion or the next step. Some things are really going to start going your way. This is a banging reading. This is just an awesome fucking phenomenal reading. And like I said, the cards that came out for clarification, they just confirmed everything. So, kudos to you. So, here I've got a Korean oracle card. Comes in an awesome box. I just freaking love it. It's a oracle card deck with flowers, and the one I pulled is the number 27. It's the rough potato, and in flower language it means I am going to be on a long trip. So that may have something to do with your needing to go on vacation. Maybe you should. Doesn't have to be a long trip. Maybe, could be a short trip, but I personally wouldn't have money for a long trip. But, if you can, do it. Do it. So if you have some questions as to what your partner or someone in your family or your love interest or, someone you don't know that well or whatever, someone you haven't talked to in a while, what they would say to you if they could. It could be someone in the same room with you. Doesn't really matter. Whoever you're thinking of, what they would say to you if they could. I've got the passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. Okay. So That might be what they're thinking, what they would say to you if they could. We've got, I can't stop thinking about you. We have, I don't understand. So you may be having some kind of misunderstanding with somebody. I don't know if, maybe they're mad at you or you're mad at them, or and they don't understand why. Why can't I tell you the truth? So someone's wanting to tell you the truth, but they're not. I'm getting like a kid vibe with that, like a kid not wanting to tell, or wanting to tell a parent, but they just kind of can't. Emotions overwhelm me. So you're dealing with someone who's, highly emotional. So you may not know what you're going to get when you're talking to that person. I don't know where to start. So I'm feeling like somebody's wanting to tell you something, but they don't know where to start. They can't stop thinking about it. They don't understand. They're being overwhelmed was mentioned twice. So they're being overwhelmed with emotions. So this could be a lover or a child. Okay. If you have a question as to when something will happen, like when am I going to get that job? When am I going to get that raise? When am I going to meet the one? You can pick a number between 1, 2, and 3. I'll try to do it slow enough so you don't have to pause the video. But you can pause it if you want, if you're not sure about what question you have. But if your question on timing, if you pick number 1, the answer is number 36. Let it be a mystery. That to me is not an answer. So I'm going to pull until I get another one. Number 30, patience. It's not time yet. That's still not an answer. So I'm going to pull another one. Number 37, next week looks promising. So these numbers may mean something to you. You may want to play them on the lottery. I don't know. So 36, 30, and 37. Let it be a mystery. Patience. It's not time yet. Next week looks promising. If you picked number 1. If you picked number 2, the answer is number 49, next new moon. I don't know when that is, so you'll have to look it up. These readings are timeless. They're good for 4 to 6 weeks, whenever you land on it. So whenever the next moon is. So you'll have to look it up, Google it, whatever. If you pick 2, it's number 49. And if you pick 3, the number is 3, next couple of weeks. So to recap, 1 was 36, 30, and 37. Next week looks promising. 2 was 49, next new moon. 3 was 3, next couple of weeks. So I hope that helped. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like the way I read, please click the like button and subscribe. If you have any comments, just leave them. Tell me who you are, where you're from, what you think, whatever. And I'm trying to get these up in a more consistent fashion. So I still have internet issues. So I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. And internet at work doesn't help. So I'm doing the best I can. So I'm trying to get them up more often and more consistently. And I believe that's it. So thank you for watching. And Have a blessed day.